Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney. It looks like it's time for the trial today, and I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. We once again already know who the killer is. We haven't met him though, so is he gonna be like a witness or something? Like, how are we gonna stumble across this weird guy in the pink suit? I know it seems like he was staying with pink girl April May, and she's a witness, so maybe that's gonna lead to him. But yeah, I just went straight into talking about the trial without also taking a moment to remember our dear friend Mia and how she is dead, and how she was also apparently a oh, what's the word? It's leaving my mind. A medium. Her family is full of mediums, and now we're working with her sister Maya, who is also a medium in training. We're trying to help her out here. We're representing her in court because, I mean, we know who did it. We know who killed Mia, and it wasn't her. And also I think we're going to be meeting this Edgeworth guy today. He's going to be our rival, and I'm excited to meet him because, I mean, I know he's popular, so hopefully I will like him. But yeah, let's just jump into it. Let's see how this is gonna go. I feel like we don't actually have enough evidence, but I guess we do. I just don't know how we're gonna pin it on this guy when we haven't even met him. But anyway, it's September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh, the judge, hello. Oh, there he is. Slam! Hello, everyone. Court is in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Oh, okay. Edgeworth. I'm thinking, if you watch my Dandelion Let's Play, I'm gonna go Ji-Woo voice. Maybe a bit deeper than Ji-Woo voice. At least that was what was recommended to me by my friend who has played this before and knows the voices that I do. She was like, I'm gonna say your Ji-Woo voice. If you're new to the Ji-Woo voice, it is what I call the unidentifiable accent. It's an accent. Don't ask me what it's an accent of. It's just, it slips into everything. So don't be like, oh wow, you're trying to be British. No. Oh wow, you're trying to be Scottish, Australian. No. It's just an accent. No one knows what it is. And it's my personal headcanon that whoever has this voice doesn't actually have an accent. They just want to like seem like they do. And so they put it on. And everyone knows that it's fake and unidentifiable, but they just don't say anything about it. Anyway, the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statements. And don't make it long. I'm late. I'm going to be late for Mahjong. I have a Mahjong game at 7 p.m. and I don't want to be late, so let's get the ball moving. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. I also just realized it's a bit like 10 a.m. He's gonna be late, okay? The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I'm back to nodding, I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, okay. I did not realize we'd be seeing you here. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. It's been a long time since I've done this voice. I'm like, it doesn't feel quite right. I don't know, I'm working it out, okay? I'm workshopping it. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Interesting we didn't see the blood. Maybe it was to keep the rating down. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Keep saying sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. You're still calling it a statue. It's a clock. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Stop saying sir. Yes, please. Detective Gumshoe, stop saying sir. It is grating on my nerves. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. His face just doesn't look confident. Look at him. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. Hi, I was one of them. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Ms. Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh, huh? Smack. What? Oh, Maya. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail and also press the R button. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. I love how no one noticed her throw that at me. Middle of this court. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh, I'm surprised. Is something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Good. Hurry it up. I don't want to be late for mahjong. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, press. I did not notice that button down there. Okay, phone call burst in. There were 2 people there already. Yeah, I mean... This? Hold it! I'm gonna ask you about this. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? True. She just witnessed a dead body. She didn't witness the murder. Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Slam! Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? She just saw a dead body. What? Ms. May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't pink, pal. She's pink. I've been calling her Pink Lady every time I forget her name. Well, I guess she is pink. Yeah. That's not enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. God damn it. Sorry, I got the order of my things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Why do I have to, every single trial, have these people tell their testimonies over and over? Does no one just say their testimony right the first time? That's why I'm gonna be late. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh my God, can you believe that? That's crazy. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time, you time waster? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful for the love of Jesus. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maya's written in blood. I didn't mean to. I'm just looking. That barrel looks okay. It's apartment store. I mean, yeah. Murder scene. Death was instantaneous. Did he not? Wait, didn't you say? Before she. No, I figured it out. It was this. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
The killer, very easily, to frame her. You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. Slam! She died immediately. Couldn't have wrote it.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Oh my god, he's amazing! Order! Order! The defense has a point. I like the defense.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Yeah, and not with their blood. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? None of your business. When? I mean, technically it was the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder.
Oh, the prosecution's point being...
I'm thinking. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Curses! Your Honor, it was quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Oh, I like the bow. That is all.
I see. Oh, I like how he's very theatrical. You should do that more, Phoenix.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. What can I say? I'm Miles Edgeworth. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective's a sham. Slam! Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report?
I thought... Detective Gumshoe.
I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. Well, who cares? Shrug my shoulders. You are at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
I like how he just looked up into the air afterwards.
Ah, here's the evidence. Bring it down to me from the heavens.
He may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I'm nodding again. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes, I'm very easily convinced in case you haven't been able to tell.
Ta-da! I love his bow. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. But she didn't. She looked at... The murder was already done and happened when she looked in the window. I still don't understand how she saw the body.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah, nothing, really. Yeah. Witness, your name, please.
April May.
Oh my Jesus!
At your service. Wink.
Don't ever do that again! I'm uncomfortable. My God, did you see that? That was crazy.
Oh, I need to bleach my eyes. Order and introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. I can't really blame you, actually. I take that back. April May, do not do that again. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Please. Love of God, you're going to distract us all.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Oh God.
Please testify to the court about what you saw without calling Edgeworth big boy.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with that long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Wink, stop that! I thought I told you not to do that.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Oh, wait, Your Honor, please. Remember me, Phoenix, your favorite? Let me do it.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you are Ms. Fay's. Ms. Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yeah. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Yeah. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You begin your cross-examination.
I want to say press her on what she saw about Maya. Because we know for a fact that didn't happen. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, but do I do that one? Or do I do this one? I mean, this one. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. I don't think she does. I'm gonna question your testimony. You're stuttering a lot, pausing a lot. Hold on a minute. The testimony stinks. Just like you.
What? I don't stink.
Ms. May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Oh, creepy face!
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? You did this last time. Are we really doing this again?
Yes, we are. I'm gonna find who really did it again.
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That's true. Her outfit. Ooh, creepy face. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks, from afar, normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Or did he say far from normal? Far from normal? I don't know. I got confused on the line. This testimony is bogus.
But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
I was there, Judge. I was there. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. Slam! What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roar! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details are necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. God dang it, am I going to have to listen to another testimony for the second time again? No one says things right the first time. I'm going to be late for Mahjong, and you need to stop doing that.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
I love how the judge looks up to the heavens all the time. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
How do you know it's a clock? Right? She should have no way of knowing that that's a clock. I mean, Phoenix literally made a comment at the start, like, oh, we're calling it a statue still.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. I wish that for every witness. Please, listen to me. Please begin the cross-examination.
I mean, my guess is, what would I present to her? The thinker statue? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She hit her. I saw it. Yeah, right? Right?
Objection!
Ms. May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Right! She shouldn't know it's a clock, especially if she just saw from the window.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. It wasn't her though. I think she's an accomplice.
Order! Order!
Ms. May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. Slam. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
No! I don't want to withdraw my question. It's a valid question.
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. You remember last time? Well, only once.
He's got a point. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking very hard if it's worth it. Slam! Objection sustained. You may continue your to question the witness.
Oh, that was close. If you stop me there, the trial will be over.
huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because... I heard it?
You could not hear it from that far.
Yes, I heard it say the time.
Slam. So, you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? I am so easily convinced.
No, I'm gonna shake my head for once, Judge. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Oh! That's right, she took the, stuff out. Because she was gonna put the evidence in there to give to, Maya. So I think it's that one, even though I don't believe she could have heard it from there anyway. They couldn't have run. Your Honor, members of the court. Slam. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang, because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look, right now.
Oh my dear Jesus, it is! You're good, Phoenix.
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, I love you. I can't believe you've done it again. Would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat!
Slam! Well, Ms. May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? The phone call should probably help with that, right? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
Oh my god. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
No, you can't. Haha. Ho ho. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Whoa, you weren't expecting that one, Edgeworth. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is, I'm assuming it's this. I can check it. 9:27 a.m. Right? Thinker, and I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Okay, so it's already out. Yeah. So, it's this. Take that! Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone. I wish I had it.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! Order!
Edgeworth is not happy about this. He's not expecting it. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Yeah, he is so in for it after we're out of here.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Long before the murder. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was reported. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Ms. May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that was that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many.
It was made by Larry. Not in a store.
Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yeah. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before,
Because right here it says it was made by Larry. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Ms. May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Burn! What?
Ooh, creepy, ew!
Why is it all the, people involved in the crimes are so scary?
What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm a little afraid now. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm and not scary. You're gonna give me a heart attack. I'm an old man.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Did he wink?
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask, are you insane? Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... No, she didn't hold it. She'd heard about it? I mean, it had to be that because she didn't hold it. It was the killer that did that. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. It was quite the nod. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Oh, the wiretap. Have a look at this.
Oh, that?
I found this in Ms. May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. I don't actually... Please explain to the court. I totally know what it is. I just want you to tell them. Don't let anyone know I don't know what it is.
Ms. April May, you were tapping the victim, Ms. Maya Faye's phone, were you not?
Oh.
Slam. Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. So dramatic and anime. What? Slam! Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Isn't it just her cell phone again? Right? I would think so. Take that! I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that. It's very cute, and I wish it was mine.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on to for me.
Again? What is it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. It's hideous and ugly. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
La, la, la.
Why are you going la la la?
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Ms. May.
Shut up, all of you. Who gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
That is my profession, yes.
It's not fair. All you getting up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it?
Oh, cry me a river. That did it. The court's seen the real Ms. April May now. Now to deal the final blow. She didn't do it. I know that. But I don't know about this one. Okay, I double checked on this one. It is supposed to be you did it, didn't you? So I was like, I know that she didn't do it, but Phoenix doesn't know that. Ms. May.
What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you?
You killed her, didn't you?
Order! There will be order!
What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops.
So you did admit to that. So you admit you tapped her phone.
But wait. I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl.
Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it.
You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting my room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I love his bow.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, she didn't. She's a liar. No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Ms. May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
Shut up! You don't get to make that decision. I object to calling the bellboy. Well, why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. I think it did. However, you agree to one condition. I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Ms. Maya Fey. That's my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I'm not gonna give up, so yeah, I accept. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. We'll just do it. God, will you stop talking? I'm gonna be late for Mahjong. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Is he here? We have to wait for him to come. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly doesn't look like a bellboy. He brought this freaking tray with him. He's very dedicated to his job at the hotel. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. May I please have some? That's your price for coming to court. I know we summoned you, but you also must pay me with crumpets. I need them to tide me over. This case is going on forever.
Very good, sir. You may have some. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, Motel Holiday Inn, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Ms. May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready. I hope. Is there anything wrong with it? This is it. I can prove Ms. May was involved with the murder now. Maya will be finished. Oh, if I can't prove it.
You read that wrong.
Okay, you're the head bellboy. Okay, you received it at 8. She asks for an iced coffee to be brought at 9 on the dot. She asked for it to be brought at 9 on the dot so she'd have an alibi. I brought it at precisely the requested time. So you said precisely. Hey, Phoenix had the same idea. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. See, that's sketchy. You know, should have an alibi.
Oh, bellboy, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9.
Something like that, sir. You're very good at impressions. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Oh, jeez. I'm assuming I'm still pressing him. Oh, it's not that. You already did that. Oh, so you did in fact give it to Ms. May, though. Like, it was her. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. Sure, we'll go with that. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with what? Oh! The French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. Yeah, we'll go with that. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Ms. May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. But to me, it makes it seem like she wanted an alibi. For the murder. You know? Now, if any decency, you'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
I'm ready for mahjong. It was very tedious, because I will be late.
Your Honor, it's 12 p.m.
I'm going to be late. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I?
Protest, I'm not giving up.
Wait, please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add? This is taking too much time.
I told you, it's 12 p.m., you're not gonna be late. One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all, because I like you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Oh! Wait. Did anyone else check in with her? Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, when you checked in, Miss May. I'm not talking to Miss May anymore.
Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person.
Okay, that's irrelevant.
She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really.
I see. The man was with her! That's why it was a disappointment. She's not single. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather, quite.
You just said words there. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? No, don't object me. Why object? That was objectionable. No, it was not.
It wasn't, Edgeworth. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good...
Barrister? There? I don't know how to say that.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Did Edgeworth tell you to leave it out?
he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Oh, there's those lawyerly tricks everyone's talking about.
Oof. You fool.
Sneaky, Edgeworth. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oof.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof! He loves to say oof.
Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. I will be on my way to Mahjong now. If I leave now, I will be there 5 minutes late.
Your Honor, it's 12:30.
It's a very slow bus. Court is adjourned. Don't question me, Phoenix, Wright?
So I guess we're gonna have to investigate again, right? So we'll end it there at September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court's Defendant Lobby number 1. I don't know. Or maybe I should go a little further? Just because I feel like... We're gonna go a tiny bit further. Because I feel like we're gonna talk a bit before the next investigation. So we'll finish this off.
Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
He was. I must say, I do like Edgeworth. Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers down my spine.
If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Ha! Get wrecked. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
Oh god, am I gonna have to talk to her at the detention center during the investigation? I was hoping I'd be done with her. I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I went just a tiny bit further then. Yes, let's save. Okay. The visitor's room at the detention center. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and end today's video here. That was interesting. I liked seeing how that unfolded. God, April May, she's something. But she cracked. Why everyone? They like crack when you catch them in the lie, and then they're all scary. Ugh, I don't like it. She was so creepy. Very interesting though. So that's how we're getting to the man. We're gonna have to do a separate trial. It did not cross my mind that we'd have to go back and investigate some more, and then go back to trial afterwards. I wonder if that's going to be the norm now for all the cases. If there's gonna be like a halfway point and go back and investigate some more. Yeah, because we never even like touched the stuff with the lawyer. The one that like didn't want to touch the case and help Maya. Like I wonder if he's gonna be involved somehow too. But we also met Edgeworth. I like him. I know he's like a little bit of a dirty lawyer. I mean, he told the bellboy not to bring the man up. He used tricks. He's a little bit of an asshole, but that's what I like it. I kind of like that in a character. He's got that overconfident, cocky attitude. He's like, let me bow. He's very fun and interesting. I could see why he's popular. I'm a little bit of a sucker for characters like him. So I'll be excited to see more of him. But yeah, okay, that will do it for today's video. I'm excited for next time to do more investigating and figure out how do we get to the other pink person, the pink guy that actually killed Mia. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!